there, secular fam. What is good? What is good? If you've been paying attention at all, you know about Peoria Unified School District and how there is one board member who has cost the district almost, or maybe more than $750,000. She lost her case about praying at school board meetings and then immediately appealed it. If you'd like to hear the public's reaction to her decision to cost the district even more in hundreds of thousands of dollars, stay tuned. And as always, support Secular AZ.
I just wanted to say a little bit about the whole issue with boys and girls bathrooms. I have wasted probably 2 years of my life listening to people complain about boys and girls bathrooms, listening to parents' concerns. I certainly don't want boys and girls bathrooms. I understand all of that. So I decided to make a public request for records to find out what the actual deal was. What I got back was, in quotes, "This district has received no formal complaints of students using bathrooms of a different gender. Outside of the comments made on social media, which the district does not track, we have no knowledge of complaints of any kind at our 43 schools." One member of the board stated, "We will have a bathroom policy." And I'm concerned about that comment just because that comment makes me wonder what the public thinks about what's going on, because it seems like we're having conversations outside of the board meetings. And how would we know we're going to have a bathroom pass or a bathroom policy? I'm sorry. I just don't want to get in trouble with having any problems with the open meeting law. So I just want to be careful with that. I hope that didn't happen. And I want to go through like why we would need a bathroom policy. And I want to tell you that I've taught at my school for 35 years and I stand outside bathrooms sometimes between passing classes. I don't know the kids anymore. I'm an instructional coach. And so there are 2,000 kids at my school. There are 5 bathrooms and we have 4 security guards, 3 of which are male. I'm not exactly sure how we would enforce any policy when it comes to having children going into the bathroom. We have a 5-minute passing period where we have kids going in and out as quickly as possible so they're not late for class. I did spend quite a few minutes outside when we had board meetings talking to parents and asking them why they were here and what their concerns were and trying to give them my perspective as a teacher. And one man I spoke to said he would like to see the male-female on their ID cards, which I get that. I understand. It seems like it would work, but we don't check IDs. There's no way for us to check IDs when kids go to the bathroom. We don't have time. Kids go to the bathroom between classes and they go to the bathroom at lunch, and there's just no way to enforce that. So I just want you to think about, if we've had no complaints, why are we spending so much time talking about boys and girls bathrooms when it doesn't seem to be an issue? If it is an issue, if there are things out there, we want to take care of that. I want you to look into those things. I want you to question things that are not working. But if we don't have evidence of these things not working, then we need to move on to something that we can actually solve.
Thank you.
Let's work together. Thank you.
Thank you for your comment. And last, I'm just going to end with, therefore, do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day, it is own trouble. Matthew 6:34.
I'm not here tonight to make enemies, and I'm not here to tell people what they can and can't do, but I am very disturbed by a couple things. I'm concerned about the need for more legal, because at these meetings, what I've heard the board say is that you want more rigorous resources, support, increase in security, and things like that. And we need money, and we need to be fiscally responsible. And at the session I was just at with the social workers, everything was about legal and lawsuits and things like that. And there was a big concern about when it comes to how we're going to be held responsible. So I'm really confused because we have a board member who has chosen to disregard the legal advice that she's already been given. And this is hard for me to deal with because we're reciting scriptures And I'm not asking you to stop reciting scriptures. I'm asking you to stop doing it out loud because it's costing us money. We have $216,000 that we've paid for the last lawsuit, and this is not having the final bill. And now that you've recited them again, what we're having is probably another lawsuit right around the corner. And reciting these chosen Bible verses have absolutely no educational value for us right now, and you're not providing any guidance for our agenda. So I'm just asking, because I'm so confused and I'm trying to wrap my brain around why a board member is putting the personal needs of herself or whatever it is in front of the educational needs of our students in our district. How is this not a conflict of interest? You want additional legal, and basically you are suing the very district that you are asking for legal on. We have 35,000 students and parents and guardians that we have to answer to. And how do I say I'm okay with this misuse of public funds? I would hope that if you have a legal matter pending against our district, that you would recuse yourself from the conversation, because I think it's a huge conflict of interest. And if there's a way that we could, as a district, just say that this is not something we support, so what we can do is we can put it back on the person who wants to go against the legal advice, because that's all I'm hearing is it's all about legal. So what, in my opinion, what you don't try to change, you accept, and I don't accept this. I'm not choosing this. This is my district, and this is money for my students. This is $250,000 that we've taken out of their hands. Would you accept this and support it from our teachers?
I apologize.
Could they read
The time
scriptures? What would
Rob,
you
the
do?
time is
And most
minutes.
importantly, it's not